What is up, guys? My name is Mr. Regular. It's a creepy name, I know. I'm going to attempt this recording again. Because I'm so new to this, I recorded a session last night, went on an absolute heater, only to find out this morning that none of the screen had been captured. It was all black. So, a bit demoralizing, but a lesson learned, right? It's one thing you gotta just kind of keep telling yourself is with losses so frequent, you just gotta take something out of it, and sometimes that's a learning lesson. But I'm pretty excited to share this deck with you because I am currently, again, and it's not this one, on a bloody heater. First of all, let's go through my decks because I want to show them off. They're very pretty. I haven't had chance to use Garchomp. I finally got a second rainbow art. Haven't seen it. Wukong, again, just for aesthetic vibes. Not playable. Batcave, again. Two Rainbow Lunatas. Never gonna be played ever. It's so bad. Two Rainbow Lycanroc EX. Never gonna be played. This deck is Giga Chad. It is the deck that has gotten me this far. The Gladion Sadion, because sometimes he makes me sad, and sometimes he makes me glad. Yeah, it's okay. It has its time. The Solgaleo deck. I'm sure you guys have seen all of that. I like to run Magierna, I believe, to deal with the Oricorios, because this hits it for 80. Otherwise, the deck has no way of winning against the Oricorio. Um, and then we've got the Secret Ingredient, which is the deck I want to show you guys, and the deck that is currently farming. And then we got the Laura Frenzy Flame. I don't know if you guys have seen this. A few people have covered it, but it's a Silvally Blasim. I don't know how to pronounce that name. But the idea is you go in with Silvally, you get knocked out, and then you use the Lusamine to charge the Blasimian and just basically nuke the opponent and yourself because it does 50 damage to yourself. It is pretty much the last bang. But this is the deck, guys, and I'm going to share it with you. It is an Oricorio deck. Groundbreaking, I know. But why is this deck so powerful right now? Well, number one, there's not a lot of Rampados in the circuit. There are a lot of, funny enough, a lot of electric decks. Um, but we have ways and means of beating those decks and getting those edges, an edge up on those decks. We have this Euro. Unfortunately, I don't have that really sick art because I only run one copy, and it's in here purely for the sole reason of it being able to be put down first. I almost never bench it, otherwise, unless I feel like I'm being threatened by Mars or red card, I almost never bench it. Some games you're going to need the space for two Oreo Couriers for your win condition. It's the same with Tapu Koko, right? I'll play it if I'm going second because it can curve really well. You hit it, it gets the energy, and then the next turn you're basically going to be dishing out 90. But I'm not going to be able to. Oh, I don't want to risk it because it's a 2 point prize card, and it's very very soft. Soft. Weird way to describe this. The HP pool, and then of course we've got the MVP, the Silvallies. Now this is how we deal with other Oricorios, with with pretty much most of the entire card pool, the entire meta really. We've got the hand disruption, very important. We've got this Giovanni, so important when going up against other Silvallies. We've got a Sabrina, again, so important for disruption to get into the back line or just to activate Silvally's ability. We have the Mars, again, more disruption. We have Pokemon Center Lady. you guys are not going to understand how often this Pokemon playing Senator Lady has saved the game. And of course, Cyrus to track down those kills, the big hits. And then we have two full art Gladions. Gladions. I call him Gladion because he makes me glad, as I've said. But yeah, I call this the secret ingredient because he looks like he's doing that shh emoji. But yeah, I think enough yapping. Let's jump into it. Okay, first of all, I was on a 7 game win streak, last one, and now I'm on a 3 win streak. So hopefully we can continue this, and I can get a little video out, and it not be as poor of words quality compared to my last one, which I was recording on my phone. Now, it's not that the content was bad. It's just that I'm not happy with the how the video really came out. There was background music which was too loud, and my voice was too soft, and it was basically covering what is going on. Why is it loading for so long? It was covering a Boswell 15 game win streak in Master Ball, and basically the different scenarios. And I was talking about the games and different tactics and strategies. And I mean, it's not that I do this for views or subscribers, but like the view count and the retention rate was so terrible that it was just a waste of a video. I almost want to delete it, you know. But again, it's a learning lesson. What do we do when we take those losses? We learn from them. So we're playing against a grass deck. Boswell is very common. We don't want to place down an Aura Courier just yet, even though they do play red cards. Likely we are going second, but the reason why we aren't playing an Aura Courier is because they could play Pheromosa and start chipping away, which is exactly the fact of what we are seeing here. Um, red card, hopefully they play their Professor now, so I can just red card them in their face. But I think they're also wise enough to not do that. People at this level don't tend to make this kind of mistakes, like playing E. They've got their lineup. If they've got the Celesteela, I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be sad. So this deck is pretty difficult. The way to beat it is. I wonder if I should. Well, it's definitely Pokeball first. The way to beat it is to take a price point. Now, I know that sounds silly, but one of the win conditions, one of the best win conditions for this deck is to actually use your Buzzwole in the front and let it die, and then uh, what's the word? What's that? What's her name? Use the Buzzwole as your frontliner, then let it die, and then you use Lucamine. Okay, great. This is a great start. I don't feel too bad about dropping an Oricorio. Maybe I should drop the Tapu, and then I'll drop an Oricorio. No, I don't know if I need to drop an Oricorio. Um, but yeah, there's really no point. I wouldn't mind actually being red carded so I can get a chance of getting Silvally. But yeah, so what I was trying to say is that they go through a Buzzwole and then you have to get through another one. That's, in my opinion, one of the best ways to play this deck. But they've got a Pheromosa line, so okay, there's the red card. We expected that. Thank you, in fact. Hopefully we pick up that Silvally. We didn't. So now, oh my goodness. Now that I think about it, play the Tapu Koko was dumb. It was dumb. I basically have to land heads now. I do have the Pokemon Sense Lady to not let it get Cyrus. But what I want to do put the energy on that. I need to land a heads here. I really need to land a heads. Yes! Perfect. Oh my god, that's perfect. Thank you. Alright, so that's one energy in the discard pile. You gotta, like, if you're playing as a puzzle or you're playing against one, you have to keep notes on, like, throw us on 40 HP there for a second. What's in the energy pile? Discard energy pile. Um, maybe I should have put this. Huh. I'm just, okay, so there's four cards that can help us here, alright? Two Sylvalies. Ah, and two Gladions. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you. Now I'm wondering why you look at me like that. Alright, so that takes care of this Pokemon, but I'm very afraid that they are going to. Oh, you know what we can do if we get the knockout, right? This is the line. This is going to come in, they're going to use the Lusamine to get the 3 energy so it can beat off on me. And then I'm going to put this and retreat it in for the Oricorio because it already has that free retreat cost energy on it. This one's ready to go if I get a Gladion. And if anything else drops, we just Cyrus it, right? I mean, Sabrina it and knock it out. So, yeah, they definitely have their. Now, also, what I could do is because they can't big beat again later on, is I could attack the with the Ziora. Do you know what I mean? Instead of retreating it into an Oricorio with no energy. Right, let's drop the Oricorio. Oh, do I want to Mars them now? I think let's Mars them now. Hmm. I wonder. I'm actually really no. Let's Mars them because I'm really worried. They still have okay. They still have professors and a Pokeball and a whole bunch of basics. I'm really worried that they're going to put down a basic and then just retreat it. So I'm going to stick with the line that I had originally and put the Oricorio in. That's my thinking is because they've even though it's unlikely because I've masked them, I've taken the best course of action for that line not to happen. I'm going to miss out on that 50 damage right now. Okay, so they're hard retreating. Interesting. That's very interesting. So they're going to pheromone, Lusamine this thing and try and knock it out. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I can, hopefully this misses. Yeah. Hmm. Interesting. Huh. I do not want to get Cyrus up for the kill. So that's why we're healing him. And now they have to retreat. They cannot use that Pokemon anymore. And I can pivot back into my Oricorio. I think I will Sabrina here because they will have to put in the other puzzle, right? And then we can just power up our Oricorio. So it's going to take 100 to the face, which is good. I don't want to give them more cards with this red card, so there's really no point in playing it. Now they have to commit. If they Erica, it should be fine. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, but wait. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I could lose this. I didn't think about this. I could lose this. Nah, this was the move. Regardless, I had to do this. Um, but yeah, what they can do now. I'm wondering if I should maybe put in the Tapu Koko now, right? I wonder if I should put the Tapu Koko in because they're going to retreat and try swing, and I have to basically dodge a 50-50. Whereas, if I use Boastal Valleys, yeah, okay, so there's no point in not dropping this. So if I hit this, boom, boom, yeah, I think it's time to put Koko in. And then Ion Curve only do 110 damage. Oh no! What have I done? Only do 110 damage. Oh, I just failed maths, guys. So he's gonna beat all over me now. Oh man, I didn't think that one through, did I? But either way, I was kind of boiling down to a. Oh, this is just unfortunate. I do have a Geo in my hand, which would be kind of huge. I do have a Geo, so that's, yeah, 25% chance. I have a 25% chance of picking up that Geo for the win. And otherwise I have to pray that they don't have Cyrus. Geo, baby! Woo! We are so good at this game! Wow, dude, this Geo is clutch. And guys, secret ingredient. The secret ingredient, Giovanni, super clutch. You're slow rolling a little bit, but yeah, we'll get the concede before they do anything. Okay, yeah, no, honorable. If the game does seem like laggy and slow, it's because I'm running it off a laptop. Like I've got bad equipment, guys. I'm just trying to, again, I'm just trying to do fun stuff, bring you guys some valuable content, show off the deck that's currently just shredding the. I mean, that was a hard game, but it is doing really well in a high master tier against very good players. But yeah, that game was pretty difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let's. I'm going to see how this video recorded, and then I'm going to jump into the next game. So see you in a bit.